Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. So while I was out in PA, I also bought this redneck nightmare. It's quite a wonder, isn't it? So this beauty came from Morning Star. I think they're calling it something else now. Morning Planet, Morning whatever. This thing came from the flea market. He wanted one. He kind of wanted 200, then 175. I offered him 150, and he took it. And you guys could see it's been customized. I think this is off a snowblower. Don't know for sure. I don't know. The ape hangers, maybe off a Harley. Even got the little crystal on the end there. The blanket, I don't know. Does it burn that much oil that you got to carry oil with it like that? And this thing is it's just a wonder of modern engineering. I think that back tire is the front tire off a Sears riding lawnmower. The engine might be OEM. This isn't one of the good frames. You can see it doesn't have the extra plating there by the neck. I don't know if these forks are OEM or not. You can see the reflectors. They jammed the skull in here. I mean, this is quite amazing. Sun F for the tire. I don't know if that's been swapped. We already talked about the back. You could see this mess here. And if you look closely at the seat, can you guys see that? Once again, back to the seat. Could you guys see that on there? I mean, just a close up of the seat and the back sissy bar and the whole bit. Anyway, this was bought at an auction. And if I had a guess, he paid 75 to 100 bucks for it. He kind of discounted it at the last. You know, he kind of took the 150 because he kind of found something at the last minute that he didn't notice before. So if you go to pull it over, right, it appears to be seized, and I think I was able to figure out that might have something to do with the cam, or a valve might have, how does one say, sucked the valve down, right? The retainer isn't on top anymore, or the cam. So there you go. I keep looking at these forks and trying to figure out if they're OEM or not. So I don't know. You guys could see it. I see the VIN, so I'm going to look at that. So if you take a couple of seconds and decode the VIN, it is a 2007. As I'm looking at it, I'm just kind of cracking up each piece. This was part of somebody's wood stove pipe, right? You gotta love that. They used the Gorilla Tape headlight adhesive. That's great. This is more of a bathroom rug than a way of staying warm blanket, which is cool. The oil container is empty. This is actually off of a motorcycle, and it pulls on the throttle, so it quasi works. This brake handle, it might be original, right? Nah, maybe not. It's because the original kind of has a whoopty on it to keep you from punching a hole in yourself should you fall down, right? This one still has the crystal on it. This one broke off. The throttle cable comes down, and to extend it, they kind of bolted it onto and wrapped it in tape, which is good. But the brake appears to be there. They got your cross hatching in white tape to highlight the accents. Air cleaners, you know, you got to get those right off of there because you don't want the restriction to slow down your horsepower. This was item 789 at the auction. We got the bandana in the back. That way I don't know, flaps, I guess. This is LED. Normally the alternators on these things put out alternating current, so the LEDs don't like that. It kind of burns them up. We have a fully custom exhaust there. You can see the way it's cut off. I'm actually happy the kickstand's on it. A lot of times those disappear. It looks like they did some welding here. Yeah, that's good. Well, the clutch is completely played out. I don't know. Was it worth 150 bucks? I just saw the redneckness to it, and I really just had to have it, right? I mean, look at these ape hangers. By the way, they well, they're on there better than I thought they'd be. Should you run into something and launch yourself over the handlebars, I'm pretty sure you'll fold them away, right, with one of your shoulders or the other. Given that it has tires that hold air, it has somewhat of a seat. Oh, we got your bubblegum welding. Yeah, it's got the official sissy bar there. I don't know, not quite the iron cross, but most of the way to it. I like it. I'd say this is, when I saw it, and you know, I realized he was talking reasonable money for it. I figured I just had to bring it home, right? This is the second one of these I have dolled up. I have one in the tarp shed, in the Logic shelter, that somebody else also, they went with the stuffed animal here. They didn't put the ape hangers on it, but I thought it was cool. It also was like one of those $100 or $200 deals. For that kind of money, I don't know why, for some reason, they got to go home. It just looks like it belongs, like almost in somebody's basement, right, hanging on the wall. The guy I bought it from, he does auctions, and I think he might do them for a living, because I've bought from him before, and he seems to like this kind of stuff. He had a bunch of other motors, none of them, you know, the, I don't know, 45-degree angle, none of them the Hemi like this has. Guys, prices are reasonable. He doesn't give things away. I mean, he's one of the cool folks. And once again, Morning Star and 150 bucks. When I told him I was Harvey Spooner, and because he was kind of, well, what are you going to do with it? And I said, you know, I'm Harvey Spooner and I have a YouTube channel. He looked it right up, and you know, when I passed him on another lap, he was watching a couple of videos. Actually, when I came back with the truck to load it up, he was watching some videos. Luckily, he's a strong guy, because the three-wheeler was already in the back of the truck. I wasn't taking that in and out, so he helped me pick it up over the side of the truck and put it in the back. You know, thank God for somebody who's strong enough to help load. Yeah, if it wasn't for buying this at Morning Star, the other stuff I'm going to put it in another video. But the other stuff would kind of bore you. You would be, oh well, nice deals, but nothing great. So anyway, I guess I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out there and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.